Hello everyone. I wanted to make this series of videos to go over various word processing tips to help you format your documents properly. I notice on a lot of your papers that even if you have certain um, formatting settings just right, there's still some details that get missed. So I want to make sure that you all know the quickest tricks to correct any issues that you may have on your documents. For tip number one for this video, I will go over double spacing. As you all know, for MLA 9 formatting, you need to have double spacing for everything on the document. As you can see in this sample essay template, the lines within the paragraphs are properly double spaced. However, if you notice between the title and the first paragraph, this section at the top of the document, and the works cited page, that the spacing is a little off. So to fix that, to prevent this from happening, you need to make sure that line and paragraph spacing is double spaced before you even start typing anything on your document. But if you've already written on the document or copied and pasted something elsewhere onto the document and it's all messed up, then to fix that, you're going to highlight everything from top to bottom. That's the first step. Then you're going to go to Format, Line and Paragraph Spacing. Then you're going to go to Custom Spacing. Now you'll see that line spacing is 2, so that's correct, but the paragraph spacing needs to be before 0, and it needs to be 0 for the before setting, and needs to be 0 for the after setting. If it's already 0, then you're going to click, so whether or not it's 8 or 0, you're going to make sure everything's highlighted, make sure it's 0, and then click Apply, and that will fix everything and make sure that everything is in perfect double space. You will need to move your works cited page down to a new page because the spacing is shorter now, but this is what perfect double space looks like for a Google document. Now, if you use Word, the process is very similar. So I have the same sample essay open on a very current version of Word. It might look different for you depending on if you're using an older version like, say, Word 2013. But this is Word 2024, if I remember correctly. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to highlight everything on the document. Then you're going to right-click what you have highlighted. Then you're going to click Paragraph. You're going to make sure line spacing is double, and then before 0, and then after all 0. Usually when a document gets messed up, it ends up being an 8 for the after, but you need to make sure it's 0. Then you will click OK, and now you'll see on Word that the spacing is correct. This is, again, you'll need to move your works cited page to a new page, but this is what perfect double spacing looks like. And I see it on most student papers. Even if they get the double spacing correct, they will miss the before and after setting for the paragraph spacing. So please, before you turn in your essay, make sure that the spacing is properly formatted. You don't want to lose points for that issue.